Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Welcome to Nostalgic Travel, where every journey tells a story, from the bustling streets of Europe to hidden cultural gems and unforgettable adventures. This is your destination for exploring the world with heart and soul. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Nostalgic Travel Talks. We are here today with Chef Rafa, who is a Spanish chef from Alicante, Spain, and he has a restaurant here in Las Vegas called Jamón Jamón. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Hello to everyone.
And we also have with us Brittany, my co-host. Hello. And why don't you, Rafa, would you tell us a little bit about your background and your connection to Spanish cuisine?
Yeah, definitely. Well, my background is I've been all my life around kitchens. I started very, very early. Back, I don't know, possibly when I was 6 years old, to spend a lot of hours the in the kitchen with my mother and my grandmother. Basically, I grown looking at both of them like I was daily cooking 5 6 hours for the family. So that was more or less my start. Yeah, from there, after my studies, I get into a culinary school. From there, I made the bush to get a nice career because basically I have passion for cooking or what I'm doing. No, just more or less it's making happy everyone who comes to the table and eat. So for me, it's very important to have a purpose in this life, to do something. And at the same time, you can get people happy, because it will be fantastic. You do money, you do people happy.
Oh, definitely.
No,
It makes me happy when people cook for me.
1000%. Yeah.
So, how long have you been in Jamón Jamón?
Well, from Oklahoma, it started on the pandemic. So we started on 2020. We are doing there 5 years. In these 5 years here in Las Vegas, we started in the middle of the pandemic with a ghost kitchen. From there, we opened a location in Sacramento, Jones, or in the middle of the city. We was already almost 3 years. When the lease expired, we got another offer. Right now, we moved to Henderson area. We are very, very close to Las Vegas. We started about 10 months ago. Well, this is our third place, no? Very good.
And I've been here several times, so I know how good it is.
Thank you.
So,
Expertise, no, I have. Last week we put on the menu on specials broncino, which is a type of sea bass. We do with the skin very, very crispy. Under the fish, we have a mix of roasted vegetables. Basically, we call it escalivadas. So basically, they are vegetables roast on a very low temperature. We got like possibly 6 hours, 7, 8 hours, depending whatever you mix onions, tomatoes, bell peppers, green peppers, eggplant. After roasted, pues basically marinate with extra virgin oil, garlic, anise, vinegar, parsley. All this flavor roasted with the oil and these spices plus made with flavor. That's what we call verduras escalivadas. They like a slow fire roasted.
I wonder, I remember going to Galicia a number of years ago with Brittany here. And do you remember the fish we had? I don't know if that's the kind it was, but it kind of,
Description of the Chinese might do that. Yeah. It's got my mouth water right now. Not gonna lie.
The Galicia is known for octopus. They have very good clams, the race of clams, oysters. In fish, they have one fish. It's a white fish. The name is merluza. Okay, here translate to English, I believe it's haddock. I believe it's haddock. They have also rodaballo, which is an amazing fish. It's like a flat fish, like the halibut.
oh,
But a little more, I would say more gracious gelatin fish. So it's very, very juicy. So probably I would say can be rodaballo. But definitely have also lubina. Possibly was that one. Que lubina is internationally known like a bronzino from Italy. It's the same type of sivas. It's a fish surrounding in Spain and Italy. It basically is they eat like a shrimps. It's like a raw fish. It has a nice intense flavor. But when you combine with making the skin crispy, makes more fun to eat and more another texture.
Yeah, I feel like the crispy skin is like the best part of fish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I just remember when we had ours, it was the whole fish, and that's just not something. I don't know if it's just being American. We're just not used to seeing the head on the fish.
Yeah, in the States, I haven't seen stuff like that before.
And I don't know if that was off-putting for you. I enjoyed it. I just, you have to learn.
Something new.
And that's cultural. You have to.
Yeah, it's cultural.
Things that are-
Right now, I don't do it, but I remember my mother teaching me. My mother was, she can eat any type of fish from small, any type. Huh? So basically, when you are cooking for fishes, from the small, the big fish to the big ones, with you need to handle when you are eating the head, the skin, the spines, basically you are eating and discarding at the same time. So no, that's what the fish are.
And nothing going to
Right now I'm not doing it anymore because basically yeah, living in the desert is very difficult to find small fish snorkel. Very, very difficult. So as well we are changing costumes and you are going directly to the nice part, which is the fillet or the middle of the fish. No, yeah.
very different.
So, I'm assuming that just blowing up with your mother, they were your inspirations in deciding to become a chef because of yours.
So definitely my mother was, I was a kind when I finished my college. Yeah, I was, this period between 21 years old, 20. You want to do something, but you don't know what. So you are like thinking, scared. Basically, it's the first jump to the real life, the adult life. And you are like in a position of myself. But my mother pointed to a culinary degree to the school. I remember it was the next day or 2 days ago, something like that, very fast. They say, why not? There's different kind, no? And the mother said, I started, I remember whistling, oh man, I'm really green or empty of information in this world, no? Because I'm ready to see, I said, oh wow, I need a lot of knowledge. So from there, I can tell you that it was more than 7 years studying, using my weekends and vacations to work in different restaurants and traveling, just to get a knowledge because it's so deep. It's very, very, it's very big, the culinary world. Very big. One day you think you know everything, when you are been living on little like for years and traveling around the world. But when I came here, for example, 15 years ago in the States, and here is totally different from you. Means here is a mix with culture. In Europe, there is not so many mix of cultures. Can be from Africans, Asians, even different vegetables and fruits or different fishes from Pacific or from Hawaii. Okay, really you see this. They know it's been doing see you. So you have to restart. You have to adapt yourself to get more knowledge because the things they are getting confident.
Yeah.
You have that like feeling.
I can imagine.
Uh-huh.
Wow. It makes me, just appreciate more like what you as a chef go there because, well, I'm not inclined towards cooking very much, and I just enjoy a good meal, and I just appreciate people that cook.
Especially when it's made with love. That makes a difference. You can tell when food has been made with love. Absolutely.
Do
Do you remember the first restaurant that you worked in and what that experience was like?
Yeah, I remember. His name was Fiesta. I remember my father hooked up me to get into over there. It was like a popular restaurant in my city, Alicante. Well, I remember the first time I have to do was croquetas. I remember, so I have a huge container of croquetas dough. I remember I was doing rolling croquetas possibly 10 hours or 12 hours. Like first day. So I got to forget that
That's a lot.
first day. Yeah.
I'm sure you're a pro at making them by the end of that shit, Tom.
Well, no. I'm very persistent, so definitely, of course, because I remember what I was possibly. Uh, I give advice before I went to a culinary school, no, to see if the law was mine. And I remember to follow these 10 hours or 12 hours because in my country have different kind of opening restaurants. So basically, over there you can, well, you don't do lunch. You do lunch over there at 10 in the morning, 10, 11. You are eating at 2 p.m., 3 p.m. You are doing like after the meal, the people stay at the table drinking coffee, or some people do spirits or whatever. So the restaurant closes at 5, 6 p.m. Everyone goes like a break of 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. Yeah, 8:30, you come back to work for dinners. Okay, you don't close until 11, 12 midnight. So basically, we are working all day long. No?
Yeah.
Then it is not only Spain, it's Italy, France, it's another type of. Here, everything is more regulated, more comprimate, which I think is great. I prefer because my journeys were always having 12, 14, 16 hours roll daily. And now it's a big amount of
It's a lot. Absolutely.
well,
That definitely wear on you for sure.
Do you have a guilty pleasure?
Can you repeat?
Do you have a food that is a guilty pleasure?
Oh, guilty pleasure. Wow, good question. Guilty pleasure. Well, I love sea urchin in any type. So any elaboration of sea urchin, just because I was fishing many years of my life when I was young. I do a stuff in snorkeling. So I can eat raw to cook to like a gratining of salamander, with some type of sauce or combination, combined very well with fishes. So sea urchin, I can tell you, only something for me. Wow, like a touching the growth. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adding on to that, would you say that you have a favorite food that you can only find in the US, like your favorite thing to eat in the States?
Well, I think here in the States, the level or the high level we have here in the States, I can tell you it's very, very good. You can find any type of vegetable as well, which I love. You can go from from a crispy, juicy pea, Asian pea, no? You can go from there to more than 5 type of broccolini, rampini, so I think the vegetables, the amount of variety in vegetables here is really, really great. Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Absolutely. Can you think of a food, Brittany, that you enjoyed in Spain?
It's so easy. Yes, it's so easy. Like jamón ibérico. Like the last trip that we took to Spain, I had at least 2 sandwiches a day. I had at least 2 sandwiches of jamón ibérico. I couldn't help it. It's delicious. I think I could eat it every day now. I mean, oh my God, it's just so good. They have it everywhere. It's on like every menu. Absolutely. And the orange juice. The orange juice over there is so much better than here. Fresh squeezed. Oh my God.
Juice every day.
I had orange juice and a ham sandwich every single day. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, oranges, the best area for oranges, well, everything is changing, no? Decade by decade, but basically, the north area of Alicante, which is Valencia, is fully, well, everyone over there is like a growing oranges. It basically are imported to Germany, to the north of Europe, they don't have sun. It's impossible to grow this type of tree because they require like a lot of sun, but at the same time a lot of rain. So the tree maintains like the leaf. The leaf of the trees, they are like a very, very dark gray. So means they are getting a lot of water. So the tree is constantly producing oranges. When you go to dry areas, very sunny, there is not enough water, the tree can give you oranges once a year. But if it's constantly raining, if there is an area, Gandia, Valencia, which they have a lot of rain, but recently they have a big disaster with the rains in Valencia, no? Basically it's disaster. Sometimes they get too much rain, but normally it happens every 15, 30 years or it's about very common, but sometimes, but Mother Nature gives surprises.
Definitely.
Things that the humans you do the correct things, It basically they are looks like just building in areas where they can get a lot of water. So this is why these type of disasters they are happening. Because making council where you are housing to prevent these type of disasters.
Sure.
Well,
That's just okay. Is there, in your opinion, a regional dish that people visiting Spain must try?
well, jamón ibérico, like Brittany said, that's a must.
Absolutely.
Orange juices, definitely. These two type of ingredients or products definitely is like a regular diet for us. Like you can do jamón breakfast. You can do jamón in dinner, like aperitifs, any one. No? Another, well, I would say tortilla de patatas can be in many places as well. We have also we call it saladilla. It's basically it's like a potato salad, very similar to the one over here that we mix with tuna and olives, so have a different finish, but definitely something you can find in many in this. Well,
I'd add on to that the olives. Oh my God. You cannot find olives as good as Spanish olives here in the States, I swear. I have tried, I've searched far and wide. I have yet to find olives that compare. It is difficult.
I would definitely co-sign.
the south of Spain is fully with olive trees over there, so there is a lot of tradition in more than 200 years. There is a lot of as well variety of sizes, colors, and flavors. It's like basically it's a fruit, no? So basically we can find small, red, black, green, jack and greens. Over there, pues well, we do a lot of wine. So basically, on the same tannins of the wine is where you produce the vinegar. So basically, when you maintain the wine so much time, but making the wine is going to transform vinegar. This is it. It's that you open up the superior part of the tunnel. You basically the oxygen begin to get into. Basically, the wine gets bad condition, which is the vinegar. There's a lot of acidity. It is the vinegar. So having vinegars is really having from different grapes and a lot of the olives, but the people get inventive. Let's go to add oregano. Let's go to add garlic. Let's go to put anchovy, put red pepper. Begin the people to eat whatever they have about, no? You mix in ingredients. We will pass of the year, but we have a nice variety of different olives, different flavors.
A lot of good options. Yes. A lot of good options.
In every house, I remember when I was small, we have the ability to do your own olives. Even you buy the olives, or even you have olive trees also in your house and in your backyard. So basically, you smash them. You have to olive another olive. There's a lot of tartness inside. So you have to wash the water like 3 or 4 times minimum. And then they always salt. Some people use salsa. So they use different to take out the tartness. After the tartness is marinate with flavors and this tannin for a couple of weeks to get everything was marinate and with the proper flavor we are looking for.
Didn't really thought it was that complicated. Right. Yeah. Makes me appreciate it even more. Me too.
It's very similar like here the pickles.
There are a lot of pickles.
It's very similar. It's very similar, but in the olive it's not even more tart. It will the olive from the tree. So it's just we need to remove this tart. Normally it's a little too much for the palate. But the recipe is the same as the elaboration of the pickles.
Oh.
Yeah. We do as well. We do with small eggplants. We do with capers, but basically it's the flower of the caper like tree. We do with some type of meaty herbs that they are rock side of the sea. So a couple meaty herbs. We do the same process of that. We put it on there. You can taste the sea flavor, regional saltiness. The thing is really very interesting.
Is there a secret ingredient? Well, I didn't know if you would tell me if there was. Secret ingredient that you like to cook with?
Well, I don't have any secret, but I use a lot of garlic, tomato, onions. These three vegetables and leaves, they are primarily very important. I use saffron as well. Give a very nice touch to the rices. I like to use sofritos or picadas. That basically is when you are doing, for example, you are doing beans, or you are doing a fish soup, or you are doing any type of elaboration. We can add, for example, almonds with garlic, with some type of dry pepper, with saute in a pan with the boiling after the smash. You smash everything you are adding to the fish soup, or you are adding to any elaboration. So that can be a secret ingredient because it's very difficult to identify. But if you are adding flavors, I don't know here because, for example, my mother-in-law is Puerto Rican. The Puerto Ricans also use sofritos. Sofrito is picada is when you are adding any type of nut, like almond or peanut nuts. Even you do a hummus, because Mediterranean, you are adding walnuts. But sofrito is more like a concentrate tomatoes, we can say, whether you can add onion, garlic, any type of paprika, which for us is pimenton, can be sweet, can be spicy, can be smoky. Sofrito can be also something either, o sea que when you are adding to give an extra flavor, but it's very, very difficult to identify. Even the Puerto Ricans use. Yeah.
I'm gonna just
Down this in 3 directions. If it's vegetable, can be plant con tomate. If it's like a seafood, I will say gambas al ajillo. If it's meat, I will say, a tapa meat. I would say callos. Callos is the tribe.
Oh, okay.
It's very common on the middle of Spain, in the Madrid area. I had to spend at least almost 3 years to learn exactly how to do, because it's not an easy preparation. But definitely, when I learned how to do for me it was a this. So I would say callos, gambas al ajillo, and tomates.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Do you have a memorable or funny tapas experience?
funny experience with tapas. Well, I think the tapas is to eat tapas basically for us is basically gathering together, family, friends, or where the group you decide to have. It basically is to go to a bar, to a casual restaurant, can be high-end restaurant or where in the country there is high-end restaurants offering tapas. It basically is gathering together, have fun. Basically, you share the food, you share the drinks. Everyone is stopping eating and do free food, or you keep going drinking and eating, and people decide to stop. I think this is very, very fun, not to share the food with someone and you have conversation, laugh, good, I feel, this is the good part of making tacos.
Okay, I have some rapid fire questions, Brie.
Okay.
All right. The first one, what's your preference with paella? Chicken, seafood, or mixed?
Well, I'm not a very chicken person because I grown more or less sacrificing rabbits and chickens through one of my grandparents. So I'm very picky with the rabbits and the chickens. So I normally I don't eat too much because they have to be very organic. So I keep these moments that are something special. No, I will go more for seafood or mixins. I will go more. I think also the flavors that are more intense. I think the chicken in a paella is it's not giving too much flavor. It's like a more plain, light combination. If when you are mixing seafood or you are doing like a soup and stuff, I think the flavors are getting more interesting too.
Sangria or tinto de verano?
I prefer sangria. Tito Verano is like a more refreshing, more light. You are also adding some type of refresco, which is here is a soda. We are not a soda version, so I don't like too much. I don't like too much to add sugar to the life, and I think the sugar has to increase like proportions.
We did we lived in Sevilla not too long ago. Well, last March. We went on a wine tasting thing, and they gave us was it all about sangria? Yeah, and so they started off. It was really interesting because they started us off with
The mojito can be. It's like a sherry wine with a Sprite.
is that the first?
The first one, it was not my favorite.
And it wasn't intended to be. Yeah, I think they intentionally started us to show us the process of
Somehow here comes
Yeah, that area is well known for cherries, which is a wine not made for everyone. They are very particular, like all flavors to the paladar. They are not very. They are very interesting, but it's not. I don't think it's a very wine to. They are very very dry. Example, it's very old. They are very dry, very old. Yeah,
it wasn't my favorite.
Okay, so manchego or cabrales?
I can do both. I love cabrales because I think the blue cheese give cremosity, saltiness. But manchego is basically is a mix of sheep cheese. She also gets very interesting. The flavor very mild. It's very very interesting the manchego. There is different varieties. You can get from a young to very old, so the cheese is forming the flavors. But definitely, I cannot forget the cabrales because can be something similar to a gorgonzola Italian, or also here in the States, we have a very good blue cheeses. I think blue cheese is very interesting.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Definitely.
Sometimes there is days the blue cheese is a lead. I think for me the blue cheese is more like a rainy day, cold, something like that. You do a blue cheese mixed with, I don't know, walnuts caramelized. Oof. Possibly a nice red wine. Oh, candy. I will not do a blue cheese in a Saturday. No, oh no. Oh no. No, no. Definitely, I can tell you the cheeses they are worse. They smell better they are. Basically, oh yeah, because basically, uh, 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 you are eating a natural product. When you have a cheese that is not smelling, means the meat is not fresh. Because basically the meat has been, but there is a process, no moderation and blah blah. So, but definitely to enjoy a good cheese, uh, you have to more or less neutralize this smell. So, or you stop breathing, or so you stop breathing when you are biting this cheese, so you are not smelling and so you are not eating. No, you are eating in a cold day, so a cold temperature. It's not going to be friendly for on summer. We are not going to enjoy it, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, tortilla española with or without onions?
For me, my preference is with onions.
Right.
I think it's more, you have sweet touches with there. Even if you can cook, little caramelize this corn, you put it with a potato, but then it gets a little brown. Oh man, this is like another level. For me, another level.
Uh-huh.
Another level. Oh my God. Yeah. It also more inside. It has to be a little until answer feels like a medium rare. Because the tortilla is not the potatoes. It's going to be a little, for me, dry. And if it's medium rare, it's perfect.
Churros dipped in chocolate or plain with sugar.
Well, I would say with chocolate, definitely. For us, it's very common to do churros in the morning. Our culture, for example, here I discovered with Mexican culture is another type of churro. They do films, even the dough is different. So it's another type of churro. But for us, we have churros and porras. So porras is bigger and more 80. I prefer churros versus porras. There is some kind of people who like more porras, but me personally, no. But the only plain I feel I'm missing this richness to soak the churro inside a hot chocolate. Wow, that go with meat, no? Based on your preference. It hot. So basically, well, for the young people, when you go out before you go to bed, normally you go to a churrery. So you eat once, you gotta go to a scale. Many people who is waking up very early, they go to the churrerías, but very early, possibly 6 in the morning. You do a café con leche or you do a hot chocolate with chocolate. And it's very typical. In every neighborhood in my city, there is a churrería. Minimum one. Minimum. Yeah, I think it's inside the culture. It's inside the culture. In Mexico, you can sleep as well. It's inside the future. It's different, no? So you can go different ink. No. Every country countries in small directions and they like what they do, what your progress that they use, because in this variety of maybe that makes the life of more interesting. And diversity, I should.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
What about you? Like, you prefer your churros like short or
Plain.
plain?
Yeah.
Right.
Because I feel like the chocolate is like, it tends to be kind of dark chocolate. And I'm not crazy about dark chocolate.
It doesn't taste like dark chocolate to me.
I think
I think of it, it's very thick. And I just don't, I'm not, I don't know, I guess I'm just not into chocolate like that.
Yeah.
And so I like my
My wife likes more on the light side of the chocolate. We do for the kids. We basically here we are using like a Mexican chocolate. It goes more meat with chocolate. My country no, my country is more chocolate than milk. It's the more that. So possibly over there it's everyone gets different directions.
What's one Spanish dish you think everyone should learn to make out?
I think paella. Is a easy plate to do. It's just a little technical because you need to know proportions versus rice and broth. And also the time of cooking of the rice because the rice the rice I'm going to say you can have from short, medium, and long grain like a jasmine or basmati. For paella, it's going to be like a short grain. And also, you have a big grain like Italians to do it in software. So you have different, they are bigger, they give more cooking time. So basically, we need to learn which type of rice you are using. But definitely, I think it's a play to learn. It's just, okay, for example, the long grain, it's not going to be used as a good for paella because it's not absorbing liquids. You have to go to a short or to a long, which is the risotto style, no? But they absorb a lot of liquid inside. And
Now that on a mess. So now I have a question about embarrassing moments. Have you ever had an embarrassing moment in the kitchen?
for sure, for sure. I remember one. I don't forget because I'm very picky with quality. I think having products with quality, basically your results to be good. No, there's always something good. Even when you do mistakes, the level of salt is a little high or whatever. No, the result is going to be good. So back on Spain, I remember I have a restaurant there 12 years, no, before I came here to the States. I was using fishermen's. Basically, they do scuba diving. Basically, they go like a 10 or 15 meters to the fish. So on my city, there was like possibly 10 or 12. They do like a business. So basically, there was going to fishes, going to more or less all the restaurant or scene. So one was buying more tuna, and another was buying more the soup or the meat or whatever. So couple years always when they fish, so when they shoot with a pistol, or like a bomb, when they fish with a pistol, normally the fish get scared. So the fish, when you kill the fish is going to be very, very, let me say, very tight. Very tight because he knows you are going to find the fish. So, what many years, all the fishes that was biting was, I think, very tight. The one day, the guy came with, I would say, 12 pounds fish, it's a big. Yeah, I saw the fish like a very fluffy, very. Yeah, I was discussing with him, this is not fair with the cat. Because in my country is very, it's normal to eat the fish same day, next day. You can feel the second flavor when you are slicing the fish. Basically, with the cold, the ice, or here on the algas, which basically is the how do you call it?
Gills?
The girls, correct. So depending the color on the girls, you can determine it has 1, 2, 3, or 4 days. No? So what? So I felt the masses of the pig was very fluffy. So I called him right away and paid the fish. Was in the middle of the service because always these guys will appear with the fish. This, do you want? Okay, how much the kilo? Blah, blah, blah. So this looks like so I bought him 2 times. So no 1, 2 times. Hey, this is all. No. Well, anyway, just because I have trust with him, which I say okay, but really in my mind I was not convinced. So I fillet the fish, 2 big fillets. After I portion the fillet, I portion the fillet. I begin to sell it because you are buying the same day. You begin to sell in the restaurant in the same day, no, in the same moment. Actually, 20 minutes after you fillet the fish. I remember to put salt on on the portion of the fish. If the portion of the fish was moving like a muscle, just because felt the salt. So when I saw this, I said, "Oh, wow, I can't do this." I was saying to him, "This is not fresh." He was saying, "Yeah, I was really, really fresh because you put the salt to the muscle and the fillet. That was just the hot. No wrong. That's how it's. It's muy. It's like call okay. My apologies, my apologies, my apologies." Now, for me, I think was the most embarrassing when all my chef life. I said,
Fresher than fresh.
yeah. I
I had no idea that
They reacted like
they
that.
that they would do that. That they would tense up. I didn't know. Well,
So it looks like the guy when he found the fish didn't see him, so the fish died like a very peacefully, without being tension to the catch. This is why the fish came very fluffy, So it was, it's just like right.
okay. Well, that's interesting. I would never ever guess that. What's the most interesting person would you run through?
Well, I cook for my friends, the prince of Carolina is the king of my country.
Felipe.
Felipe de Bourbon now for this guy. Normal guys, very friendly. Always I have around me celebrities. I think the celebrities of my country are looking for something different. We always have been doing different things. You will? And
What an honor.
yeah, what an honor, definitely. It's me. I have as well one of the sisters of the Middlebury Proof as well. There was regular back on Spain. She has three sisters. And his father is coming to my restaurants regularly. They're
There he is. That's what I'm too.
well, well, I think I'm a normal person, but I like to do things, to do good things. I think we have time. It's like the last very medicines. We have time they for people cooking and do the later things. And normally, if we want, you are interested in, and I think everyone, this guy is what he wants to do. For me, I'm about to pass on my profession, on my career, I try to improve skills.
Well, I just showed many more years of success.
Thank you very much.
I had forward to coming back many times for lunch, dinner,
And jamon.
yes, naturally. Well, it's been really great talking to you. We appreciate you taking the whole time to, set aside some time for us.
See you soon on the next time.
Oh, yes, definitely.
They are now definitely very good for today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thanks for joining me on this adventure. If you enjoyed exploring with Nostalgic Travel, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a journey. Have a favorite travel memory or a dream destination? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, keep wandering, keep dreaming, and remember, the best adventures are the ones that stay with you forever. See you soon.